again.
Yay, we're live! You guys, this was such a process. I'm sorry we're late for anyone. I hope you are like nice and drinked up. I hope everyone got their cocktails. It took us forever to get everything set up. We have cameras. We've got like live stream is no joke. How do you do this every week?
Oh my
so
God.
much easier when it's set up already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and two at a time. I was just watching, thinking, wow.
I was trying not to have a panic attack. I was like, Gabby, that camera's not working.
So we are going live on
two channels.
We are live on 2 channels. We are live on Marlena's and we're live on Pension Skincare.
And after this goes up, you guys, we'll tag everyone so you could know who everyone was. But I think we should introduce ourselves, like just say like your name, like what what your channel is, what company you're with, and all of that stuff. Because these are some amazing, you guys. When I talk, there are some powerhouses here. For those who may not recognize some, if they don't know anyone here. Powerhouse women. So, and we have fun questions that you guys were asking.
Yes.
It's a hoot.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for joining from Pensmith Skincare. This is the first time I've ever gone live on YouTube.
Oh,
So excited to do it with this group. So we have some really good. We are live on my channel and obviously on Marlena's. If you didn't catch that, and super excited. And let's go around. Let's start down here.
So I'm Deanna Hickox on YouTube. It's under Justin Hickox, my other half, and then I'm on Instagram, Deanna Hickox as well.
Yep.
hey guys, I'm Glam Girl Gabby. You normally know me with short hair, but I decided to clip in my Amazon pony.
I was like, oh, look at your hair.
I know. She got Nikki LaRose vibes.
No, I was behind you. I'm like, oh, Nikki's got some highlights in my hair. I didn't notice yesterday. I do beauty content. Cool. I do hair makeup content, and I focus a lot on the maturing woman, so women over 40 and 50, giving product recommendations, big makeovers, haircut makeovers, all of things. So we have a lot of fun on my channel.
And you were a professional artist for a long time.
Yeah, I was makeup artist for 18 years and a hairstylist as well. And I worked in film and TV. I worked in commercials, fashion editorial.
And she would age people. She would age people and then de-age them, which this is super important. As an esthetician, I do a lot of that work. But you have to make it happen right then and there.
So cool.
So it's pretty crazy that makeup can really like just erase 10 years. Like
Seriously.
Yeah, I get some criticism on the channel. Like, how do you know, your channel's for over 50, you're, in your 30s. How do you know how to do that? And it's because I did it in TV. I made 30-year-old people look like they were 60. And when you learn how to make young people look old, you can learn how to make old people look young.
Yes.
It's reverse aging with makeup.
Especially with those lenses, because you can't hide anything.
No,
from those anymore.
Yeah, 4K is a beast.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, let's hear. I'm Marlena. My channel's Marlena Stahl, and I do a lot of makeup. I've done a lot of makeup content, some fragrance in there as well, but I do a lot of product formulation. So I'm kind of like the geek on makeup, like what's in there, is it worth your money, like what are they putting in your makeup? So that's what my channel is about.
And skincare soon, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And fragrance.
Yes,
All of it.
All of it. And
My name's Melanie Simon. I'm kind of a social media ghost. These guys are letting me joyride, so I'm so grateful. I'm the founder of Zip Beauty, which is an electrical skincare tool, and that's that. I have a little Instagram channel, just melanie.simon. That's me being me, catching on fire my robes and things like that. That's real cool.
Not to interject.
she's downplaying herself.
so big time.
But not to interject real quick. We went live on my channel yesterday, and some of you are joining. Myra says, yesterday's womanizer. And
If you missed the live yesterday, it is on Gabby's channel. We will link it because it was honestly, my cheeks still hurt today. I was laying in bed last night and I replayed. I had my earphones in and I replayed. I'm going to share with you the timestamp. And I seriously was laughing so hard when Nikki LaRose takes a pillow and covers her face.
You have to go watch on Gabby's channel. We'll get to it so you can find out what the womanizer is.
Oh yeah, honestly, you're gonna want to know.
And I was so clueless. Some people were like, "This is getting demonetized." I'm like, "What is that?" And I was the reason.
Oh, and I'm Penn Smith Skincare. My channel is Penn Smith Skincare, and on Instagram and on YouTube. And honestly, I'm just like super passionate about skincare for all ages, and basically helping people to have the best skin, the most healthy skin, and feel their best in their skin.
And I'm Tamara's Timeless Beauty, over 50, over 60, skincare, makeup, lifestyle, health and wellness, just everything to help us look and feel our best as we are growing older, gratefully.
Yes.
And if you want, seriously, some of the most soothing, wonderful content, it is right here.
Yeah.
Seriously, I can turn her channel on and just be like, okay, I'm gonna zen out right now.
Tax level.
I love it. It's so wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
So-
Megan, you can submit question there. Yes, we're gonna look through.
Yeah, so you guys post questions, whatever you want answered here. We're going to try to answer as many live. And then we have a bowl of questions from the community that some of you guys had asked yesterday. So we'll go through. Do you want to pick some from your audience if they're asking any?
Let's see. Go ahead, you.
Hi,
I have one question.
Okay.
For the voice of God.
Oh.
We've gotten a couple people asking, where's Allie?
Allie's downstairs because she has to fly out this afternoon. I was so bummed. I thought she was going to join us today. She's downstairs. She's getting like packed up and ready to leave because she's going to fly out.
Yeah,
to
we
meet
have
her family.
moving parts going on.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be here, but unfortunately we have some moving parts. So this is and we've had some people join today. So we got some newcomers and we have some people heading out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes. Yeah. But she's downstairs. She's saying hi from down.
she is.
From
Yeah.
down below.
She,
I know Heidi. Hi, Myra. I've never tried
Oh my
Thai
gosh, I
food, but
know.
it's time. I see someone who was from Korea. What the?
That's amazing.
That's
I
amazing.
love that.
Grabbing snacks and drinks. Hi, Barbara from Dallas. Hi, April. April says, Gabby, you look great with long hair.
Oh, thank
Oh.
you.
I
was
was
like,
it's not
I'll
real.
thank you. Hi, Wendy and
Not real,
Susan and Stephanie.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. And Jennifer. Simon says. What do you know?
oh.
Okay, so you guys post in the comments your questions, and we're going to take questions. But we have a bowl full of some questions, so I'm going to pass it around. And Nathan says, okay, so Nathan already has a question. Hello, Nathan.
Awesome.
What was your favorite makeup brand that you still use to this day?
Okay, Marlene, you go first.
Favorite makeup brand? It's MAC.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Like
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
people are like, oh, MAC has gone out and this and that. It'll never go out. It's a classic. The
Great.
lipsticks
Yeah.
are amazing. I don't use the eyeshadows as much because I think there's some other eyeshadows that are like amazing for me, but I love the lipsticks, the lip liners,
Yes.
Yeah.
the powder, the Studio Fix powder.
Yep.
There's so much from
Mhm.
MAC. that
I just bought the lip gloss again.
Yeah,
So
so
good.
good.
Mhm.
I would say Dior. As soon as I was old enough to afford Dior, we'll go back just that far because that was definitely not the case all the time, but I still love Dior to this day. We just bought the new Dior stick and
I'm wearing it today.
me too, I'm wearing it
Oh,
today.
really?
And
We
it's
both bought it
so
yesterday.
good. It's creamy and it's like medium coverage. You can build it up, but it's
Mhm.
beautiful and the undertone is good.
The undertone's good. It's not too yellow.
Yeah,
And
it's not too
thick
yellow.
or cakey.
No, it's so good. It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Mhm.
Anybody else?
Mine is Urban Decay.
Wow.
Yeah, naked
Good
palette.
one.
It's still in my kit, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's still in my kit. I love Urban Decay eyeshadows.
Yeah.
They're
I
good.
love them. Naked 3, I have all of them.
And they just came out.
great.
They just re-released the first one.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, they did?
In
Yes,
case you
brand
missed
new.
it. In case you missed it.
I did.
I did too. Obviously you didn't. I'm like, good. I need to remember this.
Yes.
What's your favorite?
I'm gonna say Revlon lipstick.
Oh yeah.
I've been wearing it. My mother wore it. I wore it. Still
A
to this
red?
day.
What
My
color?
daughter. Cherries in the snow.
Oh, there you go. That's the
of
OG.
course.
That's an OG.
All 3 generations wore it. No, I don't wear it anymore. You know,
Mhm.
it's a little much.
Sometimes, do you?
Occasionally, yeah.
You can. I could see her in red lips.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I was. the red lip.
Yeah, her and I are taking pictures together, and she looks great. And I'm like, how do you do that thing with your eyes? I'm like, I look like this crazy zombie woman, like Casper with the big eyes. And she looks wonderful.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I have to say hi to Brandon from Virginia. I want to see, where did that go? I lost it. Because seriously, and Abby Bliss White. Hi, my friend, my sweet friend. I absolutely adore you. Where did it go? Oh,
Okay.
Brandon from Virginia. I adore you. You make my day. all the time. He's so nice.
I know.
Oh,
I love those people.
oh my God,
are always
seriously. I
showing
see
up
him
for
in the
you.
comments and I'm like, I love you. You truly make my day.
They help you answer also questions.
Yes.
Mhm.
People can be really cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have a question, probably for you too, because it's skincare related. Can you explain the difference between the acids and toners? Some are confusing because they have names interchangeably.
Yes.
True.
Okay, so 2 things. Number 1, I just did my video last Saturday was actually on 5 different acids. So I went over AHA, BHA, and polyhydroxy acid. So if you want to watch that, there's kind of a little bit of a breakdown of some of my favorites. But I would say, and boy, can you answer this one, but I would say that you have your alpha hydroxy acids. Those are water soluble. So they are going to be really good for surface exfoliation. And you have inside your alpha, I'm not going to get too deep. I won't go too deep.
I know. This
I
gets
know.
really incestual.
I know.
With
So
that.
glycolic acid, if you are normal and normal to combo and you want to do a little bit of anti-aging and you don't have sensitivity, I love lactic acid.
That's
It
my
is
favorite.
My
Good.
favorite.
By far.
It's going to hydrate your skin. It is going to exfoliate your skin. It is going to make you look plump and juicy. And studies show that it can help stimulate collagen and elastin.
And
So,
it's not going to give you like the red, the dry.
yeah, it's
the
not going to
flaky.
like make your barrier gross. It is lactic is the way to go. But if you are super duper duper sensitive, look for polyhydroxy acids because they are the ultimate gentle acids and they don't make you sensitive to the sun. There's my spiel.
Oh. Do you guys have a favorite lactic acid?
Oh yeah,
serum
Biology.
or-
Yeah, P50.
P50,
1970.
Yeah.
I just bought that last night.
So
I did too.
It's okay.
No, there are 9 versions. So I've been with Biologique for over 2 decades
She's the
now.
Biology queen.
There are, I think, over 9 versions, so it's very confusing. There are only 2 that I ever recommend. It's either P50, the original formula, 1970, and you have to really look because it could be very confusing.
Yeah.
You'll think you're getting the original and you're not getting the original.
Yeah, it says original. I mean, you need to look for that.
Yeah. I just looked at a bottle and I'm like, I even got duped in the way like with my
Yeah,
ordering
just gonna double
profile.
check.
You
Yeah.
really have to look for that. The other one is the P50 PIGM 400. Now, even if you have no pigment, it doesn't matter. It's a nice, gentle version of the original P50. Some of the other ones will be much more acidic than 1970. You'll put it on your face, you feel like it's on fire.
Yeah.
So it's just a hard thing. It's one of those 2. And if you get the 1970, I always say, if you're toning day and night, one of those times, take some gauze, cotton pad. I don't like cotton pads because they steal your product. I like gauze for your fingertips. Just get them down.
So you dilute.
Dilute, because water, it's higher on the pH. So pH balance is that it goes from 0 to 14. 14 is like clay. 0 is the most acidic thing you can think of. 7 is neutral. That's water in the middle. So if you use dampening water on anything and put a toner on, it's going to bring that acidity up,
Which
so
makes
that
it more gentle.
and then you can slowly get into it and your skin can adapt so you won't purge, and then you can start to go.
That is a really great
What a
tip.
great tip.
Yeah,
I
never
will
know
say
that.
one other thing that's really, really important is if you have congestion, if you have clogged pores, if you have blackheads, acne, etc., then look for salicylic acid because that is an oil-loving acid, and really, it's the only one in that category. And so you can use it like T-zone if you find you have, sebaceous filaments, blackheads, congestion. You feel salicylic acid might be the way to go. You could still do lactic, you can do all that, but salicylic acid will help to alleviate blackheads.
And it's also important, I watch people do this, hold the areas open and press,
Get it in there.
especially as we age. It's like you're just, going across while you're not even getting it in the crevice where you need it.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the spot that needs it the most. So make sure you're holding with one hand, and I put the product on the one hand I'm holding, and then I'll press it in on the way up.
Can you guys tell that we could talk about this all day long?
I was like, this is like a wealth of knowledge between both of you.
That's how it is when you guys start talking. I'm like,
I know. Melanie and I we've gotten on Zoom before, and it's like, okay, it's been 3 hours. We gotta get off the phone. Like, what's going on? Crazy. It's crazy. Okay, do we want to do another question?
Yeah, let's do one question. I have one, and then I'm going to see if you want to find a question from yours.
Awesome.
So this is from Myra. Hi, Myra. She says, suggestion of an affordable fragrance for someone who's new to perfume.
Ooh.
So I like to always suggest there's one I think that is well loved that's not too expensive, and it can be worn alone or layered with everything, is Glossier You.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good one because it's musky, it's light, it's not too heavy. So if you're new to fragrance and you want just one that's, you can get it at Sephora, you can get it, I think, at Ulta too, and you can wear it alone, but you can always layer it with something else. If you have Versace Crystal or Chanel or something like that, and you're like, oh, I'm just
like a base scent.
It's a base scent.
But it's beautiful on its
Yes, and it just makes any fragrance you have a little bit musky. But then if you just want something light for running errands, Glossier You.
That's a good choice. And that is super affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to be light. I hate it when people pollute my breathing space with too much perfume.
I know, close to me.
And nobody's doing that. Like, even we're all here, it's tight, we're by the ocean, like it just smells nice. It's not like, oh, you know, when
That's
you're on an
good, 'cause I'm
airplane,
sweaty.
someone next to you, like, dude,
I think I'm okay.
Every time they go in the bathroom, they come back, I'm like, this is like smoking on airplanes is legal again.
I know.
So true. Good
Oh my
recommendation.
god. Okay, let's see.
And then we have questions in the bowl too.
Oh.
Maybe while you're looking for a question pen, we'll
get
pull one
one.
from the bowl. I'm gonna let Deanna pull it. Oh, okay. Deanna's gonna pull a question, and then we'll ask this one. Allison says, "Hey, ladies, so pumped to be here. Can you share your thoughts on setting powders? Do you like the new formulation of the Givenchy? No.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
You haven't seen that?
Yeah, they made it shiny.
They made it shimmery.
Are you freaking kidding
No.
me? Right? That's my favorite
I know.
powder.
People are.
And I bought it because of you, and so I went to buy a backup last night at Sephora, and I thought I was getting it, and I was like,
It's
we
a
better
shimmery
check.
one.
It's
They already
shimmery.
switched them all out.
I
It's
know.
like a
Why did they
sheet.
do that?
Why?
Yeah.
It's a
Shimmer.
shimmer.
So no, we do not like it.
No, we hate it.
Keep the shimmer.
I'm calling the
But I will
Givenchy
say,
people.
and it
I
depends
know.
on-
Like we said in petition.
if there's no budget, or not that there's no budget, but I will set a suggestion. The Western Atelier pressed powders are a similar, like super fine to that Prisma Libre.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the white one and even the
Yeah.
pink one.
It's so funny.
They're close.
I'm posting literally right after this of is it worth it or not of that exact
It
product.
might not be worth it because it's little.
I can't
And
tell you guys.
I know.
You have to watch the
You have
video
to
on
watch.
Instagram.
Oh my
I recommended it.
I like to go instead, and I know again with the Jane Iredale, but I like the pressed powder of the Jane Iredale because it's giving you SPF and it's not going to soak into the skin and break you out for people who break out. I fell in love with this brand when I was like 24 years old. You could see, if you could see the difference, I show everyone like, look, this is what I should look like, and then this is what my face looks like because I took care of it, and it's always been that as the protectant. But I spray their setting spray, the D2O, over it. But if I don't have that, and I need like some setting powder, I'll use that Charlotte Tilbury.
Oh, the air spun
yes,
or air
the
With the hyaluronic acid, so it's like it is a bit moisturizing. It doesn't cake me out or dry me out.
because you never look like you're wearing powder.
Well, and when
I
you
can't
get,
feel like you have any.
because
Your skin's flawless.
I know.
and if it makes me look older.
I have to say something about
If I don't
Melanie's
have
skin here since she's sitting right here. We've all been filming with Melanie. We've been hanging out with her for days now, and several times I've looked over her skin and I'm like, "Do you have pores?" I'm like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
And I'm
I
going to tell you, here's what this woman does that I am now going to go. Founder's favorite is a program on the Zip that is all nano. And she's like, if you want to really refine it, she's saying all this stuff. She's not just saying that stuff. She has no pores. I'm like, can you sweat? Like, what happens here? Because you have nothing. It's like the most, is it not the most?
Yeah,
it's like,
she's like a porcelain
flawless.
angel.
And so I'm like, I will be zipping with the Founder's favorite till I die because I want that.
But I have 2 holes. Like I do really get excited when I get stuff out of them. It's so fun. But they were there, and my mom would like pin me and get in my ears. Thank you, Mom. When I was younger, but with your kids, you'll see that they've got like one clogged pore, and they do not want to let you touch it. the longer it stays there. This is what I want to tell you.
Distended.
Think of like getting your ears pierced.
Oh.
If they take those earrings out too fast, it'll just heal right up. If it goes too long, it's never closing. And that's the same with the pore.
So you should pick.
With the kids, if it's a really bad one, and here's what I recommend. This is why I love gauze. I get them damp again. I get the big ones, the 4x4s. It should say gauze sponges. Band-Aid makes the best one. You do it in 4s. You get them damp. I put the toner on it, so then there's no way you're going to break the barrier. And then you obviously cleanse really good, double cleanse, tone, and then just really gentle with them.
Yes. The only other thing I ever used to do in clinic is I would get Q-tips. This was for like getting into tiny little places.
Yeah.
But they have to be the Q-tips with the wooden middle. It can't be the Q-tips like from. And so they actually had leverage for like if you had to get like if you have a kid and you get like that they have blackheads in their ears and you get them, then you need those Q-tips. And oh my gosh, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing that is more satisfying than a blackhead in the ear.
Time.
Like
Now
now you smell
out, yeah, I smell them. Or you like the thumb, the bad thumb, like the thumb under. I don't mean that. Like the feet. Everybody's like, oh, here she goes again. Which then usually means you're going to be the person if you lay over. I'll know. Are you using this kind of stuff?
because you pores and you can
really not. It's just straight up infection. We work with it.
Yes, we work with it. Yeah. I love that
like
stuff.
you clean the pores.
No, it's the best.
I don't let them see. They're all finding out. Yes, they're all. I love you all.
Yes.
That's okay. That's okay.
Does it just come back? Oh, is it our internet? Probably.
Yeah, the internet's.
Oh, there
There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So Diana has a question. This is from you guys.
So this is from Karen Moshi 9943. If you could ban any makeup trend, which one would it be?
Oh.
Okay. Not really makeup, but ish. I hate volume lash extensions. I think they look hideous.
When they're just too much.
Are they the things that make it look like
It's
Like
like
caterpillar?
so
Like a
heavy.
caterpillar.
Yeah, it's like closes the eye and
Yeah.
Wait,
the
do you mean the actual extension or from a mascara?
No, like
Extension.
extensions.
Yeah, so
Were they just so thick?
I would
Yeah.
get them, even though
Yes.
not the caterpillars, but I would get them because my lashes are so long. And after doing so many treatments, I would just have rings, and then people would be taking photos, and I'd just be like, please, can you? I'm like, can you cut me from the video, please? And they're like, no, we kind of can't do that. I'm like, but I look like a raccoon. So I did, and that's just not.
I think they're out of style. Really. I know.
They are.
that
You have, if you do them, you have to like make sure it's lower than your own lash, and it's just for volume.
Yeah.
But
Most people are
about the
doing
caterpillars. Yes.
Yeah, the lash
Yeah.
extension. Most people aren't doing it because they're so high maintenance anyways.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I used to have them done years ago, and I stopped doing them because like it was just so much work and so much time. They cost a lot. It's just like,
But let me ask you guys this, because I wish I could be good with just like putting on falsies. I'm
You
terrible.
gotta do
So
the
what's the
underlashes.
best one?
The underlashes.
No, I want to hear from every single person here.
All right.
And do you go under, over? Do you use the cheap glue? Which glue?
So I'll tell you that I think the best ones are Lashify, and I use the mascara wand glue because it's just super simple. There are dupes that are not quite as good as Lashify, the actual lashes, but they're really, really good, and they're way more affordable. But Lashify, honestly, is like, to me, they're so, I can put Lashify on now, and I cannot do eyelashes faster
what
than I can
glue?
do
What
mascara.
glue?
The Lashify glue.
The lash
Because
and
the
it goes under.
Yes, because the Falscara, which is from Ulta, which is more affordable, that glue, literally, like, you can't ever get it off. It takes like 4 days to get it off your
Where
lashes.
did you get it? You special
Through
order?
Lashify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is this like everybody's going, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
we're
probably
having-
the top tier one.
We're having some issues, you
I know,
guys.
you
I'm
guys.
so sorry. The video
Megan-
is lagging.
And Megan,
It's cutting off.
can you hand me that mouse? Maybe I can.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sorry, guys.
I know, she's sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an internet
Oh, wait,
connectivity
there we
issue.
go.
If you can hear me, can you guys hear? Is it getting better? Let us know in the comments if it's getting better. Okay. Sorry, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Megan has a question, and I'm gonna see if Melanie will answer this. It is, I am needing if I click on it, it'll show it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning, you guys. I'm learning this. Okay, I am needing a new updated skincare routine. I'm almost 41 and I have red, highly reactive dehydrated skin. What are your tips?
So I would use a micellar water. I would do the Bioderma. It's the one that is the light blue with the green top. I don't care what it says. They change what they think it does all the time. It's super gentle. It can take everything off. And then I do love the new creamy cleanser from Biologique. It's called Lay-S
Okay.
for like stressed skin.
Okay.
I love that. And then there's a cream called Dermo RL from Biologique that's just so healing. This is like a good entryway. And then you would do the P50 PIGM 400. And always you go thinnest to thickest, like cleansing. Obviously, I'm starting you out with your micellar water, which is water, then creamy cleanser. Then you would tone, and then that cream. And then obviously something gentle for the eyes. I don't want to tell you a super expensive one because that's just, does anybody have a good eye cream that's affordable?
No.
I know.
I mean,
That's a hard one.
it is a hard one. And I will give you some tips that are not BR, just so that you have, and my tips will be not brand specific.
Oh, one more thing. Egyptian magic.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I have to also say, my friend calls it Egyptian vagic because you can use it. Oh,
No, I'm joking.
I'm like, it's a very clean lubricant. There's nothing in it. And we have to think about this.
That's
like
true.
it's going into your
It
body.
is. Yeah, it's true.
It's so important.
They put
Yes.
so much crap in the lubes.
Big time. And you want to take care of that skin. But that Egyptian magic, which you can find at Whole Foods, it's at Costco. A lot of Costco's have it.
Yeah.
I'll put it in like the corners of the eye, the corners of the mouth. I'll even do just the upper lid, not the lower, because this will. You've got to be really light if you're puffy. You can't go heavy down here. I know you think the opposite. Trust me. And then just around the lips. And if you're like red in here, you can do that. It's so good.
So here's a couple tips that are non-brand specific in case. So you're saying that you're dehydrated and you are reactive. So you might want to choose humectant ingredients that are going to soothe your skin but also hydrate your skin. So you can look for things like beta-glucan. You can look for sodium PCA. You can look for urea. Those kind of ingredients, especially beta-glucan. It is one. Those are going to hydrate your skin, but they're also going to soothe and help with redness and calming and that kind of stuff. So you can kind of look for those in serums. Also, anytime that I talk to somebody that has really reactive skin, I keep the routine as simple as possible. Like the more actives, the more stuff you put on your skin. Two things. Number one, you're throwing a lot at your skin to make it go wild. And two, you often then can't tell what the hell made your skin go wild.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of like, which I've done to friends. I'm like, you should try this. And I'm like, okay. I didn't have a routine before, So just,
And no retin-A, no retinoids, no, not at all. Sorry.
Oh, if you have a higher reactive
That
skin.
would really
Highly
react your
reactive.
skin.
I
Yeah.
know, I felt personally attacked. I was like,
Because you're not that person.
no,
Yeah.
my skin is like tough as leather at this point. I've done so much shiznit to them.
So
But
Megan,
you just
hopefully
have
that answered the
nice,
question. Or
healthy,
hopefully that helps.
Skin, which it is, if only everyone could have that. But when you're patchy and you get that red and especially when you're in a harsh climate. It's drier. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So Susan says, Marlena, bring back makeup cake.
Aww. Things are launching soon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, I love hearing that.
Hey, I have to say too, you guys, for my first live on YouTube, I'm so happy that you are all here, and I'm so happy that you're. I can't even believe we're doing this.
I know.
I've literally been on YouTube for 7+ years, and I'm like first time going live.
Yay.
All right, Marlena, do we have another?
Yeah, so Faith is asking, how do you guys feel about makeup companies partnering with movies like Twilight or Beetlejuice? Or how do you feel about singers or actors starting makeup companies? I have a lot of thoughts on this, but I'll let someone else say this first.
Oh, you go.
This is your
Yeah.
place.
Sing it for us.
Can we stop with the cash grabs? I'm just so irritated.
Thank you.
I'm so
Hallelujah.
tired of it. It's like, so I will say for sure, like obviously Rihanna knocked it out of the park with Fenty.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Agreed.
Selena did an amazing job with Rare Beauty. So there are some celebrities that do amazing makeup lines, and you can tell they're passionate. Side note, I work with packaging companies that have actually worked for Fenty Beauty or have provided products for her. They say she actually goes to the meetings.
Yeah.
And herself goes in to pick out packaging and all that. She's very involved. Well, but for the most part, I feel like because Fenty and Rare Beauty did so well, all the other celebrities are like, why don't we start a makeup line? I was like, you don't even wear makeup. Like, why are you starting a makeup line? It just feels so cash grabbing.
Yes.
And then it kind of dilutes the market down from the other professionals who are actually wanting to start makeup brands for legit reasons.
Right.
So for me, I just get that's my soapbox.
I do also think, what happens is obviously there becomes a sponsorship from, a big company, and then things just kind of get wormed in there where it's like, okay, now you have to do this, and now you have to do this, and it was not their original intention.
Yeah. I think that happens a lot in life, that people get into positions and then they get influenced by things they didn't even realize were going to be there.
And they're locked into a contract, and it just.
But I will say that makeup brands that do collabs with like Disney and this and that, I don't know, but that never appeals to me.
Me either. I think
It's
It doesn't tell me
cheesy
at
in a
all.
way at all.
Sure.
Yeah, in fact, it's a turnoff. I know I'm not going to buy anything, even if the stuff is good. It's like, yeah, it's weird.
And dated. It's just going to be so dated.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about it? Like, let us know, because I am curious what people think about that. I've always wondered, like, oh, that Mac did a collab with, like such and so cartoon, and
I think it's a different demographic. Like, I feel like people in their 20s, since when I was younger, in my 20s, when I started YouTube, I loved that. And now I'm like,
was it like collectors, or did you actually use the makeup?
I used the makeup, but it was more of like, oh, this is cool packaging. Like, I love the show. Like, when Mac did the iconic collabs, like Barbie collection, because I had Barbies as a kid. So they did the Barbie collection, and I lost my shiznit over it. But now at 44, I'm like, I just don't. I don't want that stuff, because I want quality products at work.
Yes,
I don't care about
100%.
And I like simple, elegant.
I do too.
Yes.
I do too.
Yes. I want it chic.
But I could see for a lot of people the Beetlejuice thing being such a like, oh yeah.
Yes.
That's one that's kind of special because it's just such a look.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Nikki was here, she'd be like, that's
Yeah, I have a different perspective on it.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I love things that are like whimsical and eclectic and different. And I love graphic design. So for me, like, I love that stuff.
That's so cool.
Disney just did a collab with Algo, and I was like, oh my God, I need the Bugs Bunny running shoe.
That's so cute.
The more eclectic, the more I like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Different perspective.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
I really don't have an opinion.
No,
I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, has Wet n Wild like collaborated with anybody lately?
non-really makeup wearer, so or it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be makeup. Like if you saw like Nike had like done a Disney collab.
I'm really not influenced by like
that
whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm influenced by my friends.
Yeah.
And what are you using? What do you like?
Yeah.
But if I see like a celebrity, that doesn't really entice me.
Yeah.
Me either.
Yeah.
It's always like the people that your network.
Yeah.
And that's what's so special about Biologique, which I'm getting here with this group, it's so fun because we had this like group of women and we'd all call and I'd say, I'm mixing this and that. And they encourage us to do that. There are like 400 products on the line. You know, oh, I'm mixing this and doing that. And then I leave it on for this long and take off and then end it. And it's so much fun. And when you get people like a group like this and everybody can bounce and this, that, oh, but what about that? And that, but did you try to, so much comes out of that knowledge and that friendship and camaraderie.
Oh man.
And then we could just bring the love to everyone.
So inspiring. We've had the last couple of days, Melanie has been working her tushy off. She has given treatments, and I have to tell you, if you guys haven't checked out the Zip, you have to check it out. We witnessed in person her do treatments with a treatment bed and the whole nine. Like, you were the first one.
Oh my gosh.
And I was sitting there and Melanie worked one side and I'm like, oh my gosh, because it was like watching a master do her thing. It was pretty awesome.
It was
So this has been like, I seriously was geeking out as an esthetician, like fangirling, even though I've known her for a long time. She's my friend, but I still was fangirling, and watching you guys get snatched was pretty cool.
Yeah, she worked on my jawline. It was like, you guys, it felt like I had a lower facelift on. I'm not just saying that because you're sitting here. It was magic. When I got up, I was like, is that my face?
Well,
And it was
especially
so
one
weird.
side.
Yes,
When you
she
did
did one side.
at a
I sat up and they took pictures, and like one side was kind of more droopy and the other was snatched. Like, you could see a dramatic difference.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's really
And
super cool.
I would, to be totally fair, did a different technique because my technique is always changing. Now, if I make a treatment better, I just update it on the app. You'll never know. You'll just go on and sync it. You'll get the better waveform because I'm always making things better. But I changed my technique too a lot. And with these guys, obviously, I was going to pull out all the stops and, you know, show them how you can really work it. And
I know, but the cool thing is people can do that. I mean, they can, and they can be you, but we can all share.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is you can sit and you can do, like, I'm thinking, I'm going to zip for like an hour in the morning now. I'm like, all of a sudden, I was always inspired. I've loved it forever. My audience knows how much I've loved it. But now I'm like I told you, I was sitting editing yesterday morning and I'm doing Founder's Favorite. I'm like, I did it for like 45 minutes because it was so inspiring.
It's
really
really
cool.
amazing.
It was kind of like it was like a master class because, you know, it's super easy to do just right when you come on, but then as you've got it down, then you can learn some new things, which is what we were doing.
So really, really wonderful. So, do we have any more questions? Have another question, Miss Tiana?
Oh, actually, let me have somebody else go.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Abby.
Does Tamara
Oh,
want to
let's
do
go.
it?
Tamara?
Yes,
All right.
Good question.
Is there special things to it? I have to put my glasses. Yes, I am.
Oh, good. Oh, geez, look at that writing.
And I'm
A
like,
child wrote that.
Okay, Just Rose 6978. What time period in history fascinates each of you and why?
Ooh,
Wow.
really
Question.
good. I love this question.
oh, that's a
Right.
hard one.
What's your favorite?
Okay, I would say, this isn't like that far in the past, but I would say 1970s. I dig the 1970s fashion so much. I mean, everything about it to me is chic and cool, and I like the bell bottoms and the glasses and the, you know, blouses and Gucci and Versace and just, I don't know. I
see that so
absolutely
much.
love
I can
that.
flower child. That's
so
so power.
good.
Every time I
So
see
good.
you, I'm like, you are like the poster child of the 70s.
It's so true.
It's- If I am even putting off that vibe a little bit, then I've done my job.
yes.
I love it. Okay, how about you?
Oh my gosh. Well, just historically, I'm more interested in the history of, you know, some of the TV shows like Outlander.
Oh,
yes.
Those old costumes,
Yes.
old.
And the books are so good. And
architecture.
Jamie, man, they
Oh
Jamie.
my gosh.
Jamie.
Oh,
I love that show. Have you watched
Yeah.
Outlander?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, you're on this, you know.
When is the next season?
It's coming soon.
And how about you, Meryl?
I would say, I don't know, this is hard, but I do like glamorous and the hair done and like the glowiness. I don't know, like 20s, 30s.
Yeah, that's exactly. When you're saying that, I'm like,
Yes,
yeah.
I can see that in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
You
love
are,
that.
and this woman shows up. First of all, she says, "What are you going to wear?" I packed 20 dresses. I'm like, what? 20 dresses? I'm like, well, I get to pack 20 dresses, but and you are. She's like a style icon, amazing.
Oh no, I'm like, oh, thank you. That was sweet, but it was an 80-pound suitcase. My car's packed to the roof.
I think mine would be 90s.
I love the 90s.
I love
yeah.
the 90s. I was actually gonna wear my Tupac t-shirt. It's like it's like
yes.
wearing down because it has holes and I wear it so much. But I love my Tupac and I love 90s music. Like you guys
I
wouldn't
do
think
too.
that because I'm very girly and I wear makeup, but I listen to straight up like hip hop and rap in the car. I'm like down the car. My husband's like, could you turn it down a little bit? Like it's so.
You know what? But both her and I are kimono freaks.
Yes.
Each day I'm like sizing hers up and she's
I know.
We've had a new one each day.
Yes.
I love my kimonos.
I love kimonos too, but I love wearing like 90s like graphic tees,
Yeah.
but with like a very glamorous kimono. I don't know, something
You
about
know what?
polarizing
Do
fashion.
you know
agree.
the brand Hanel? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
No.
It's like it's like in the Venice area, HENNELLE. I first saw it at Fred Siegel.
Yeah.
They wear so well. They're so pretty, and they're so like, yeah, you could wear it around the house, but you throw it on with like some mother bell bottoms and a tank top, and you'll get 100 compliments no matter where you're at.
Cool.
And you can wash them. They like.
And they're just so glamorous, and they're because I get hot easily, and I'm just like,
It's like a light.
yeah, it's lightweight and it's just
flowy.
easy.
Yeah, you know the
Good brand.
polarizing thing. Like I like to wear like a rocker tee and
Yes.
then like a choker of pearls.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I think that
Yes.
is so. I love that.
That's like Justin, he loves wearing polos because he's got all the tabs.
Totally.
So it's like,
It's
that's
that-
unexpected.
It
That's
is.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
That
that. All right,
is
Gab. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, my favorite era by a landslide. Like I knew this answer, like that is the 50s.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah, that's
love I got
I know I was
obsessed with that era.
Oh.
I got obsessed. I have every book on Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
I know the makeup to a T. It's a sharp angled brow. It's a winged cat liner. They often use pale blues in their shadows.
Yeah.
Orange faced red lips. Like I live for that era. I love that era so much that I became known in like when I was working a lot in the film industry as like the stylist that knew that era. So then I booked film work in that era like for like 3 years. I did 1950
cool.
makeup.
So
No,
good
for
at
sure. Finger waves.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just love
Having
it.
your historian, vibe going, you have to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just I love
Because
it.
if it's not right, you're not going to get hired.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that I don't love about that era was a very powder face. There wasn't luminosity or glow
Yeah.
to the skin.
Yeah.
So whenever I get that request now from certain clients, I modernize the skin. But other than that, I love the compacts. I love everything. I just love it. Yeah. What about you?
I would say 80s, like specifically like early 80s, because I'm such a music freak that I'm like yacht
Yeah.
rock, like early 80s, like Kenny Loggins and like, just all these like, I mean, the outfits were but I just like, that's like
Love
a
the
fun
time.
era. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
starting up, computers and Atari and, all
Yeah.
this stuff. It's just like such a fun.
It's so
True.
cool how we all pick different eras.
Mhm.
Yeah. I thought we were all gonna say 50s.
No.
I was going back and forth there.
You want to
Okay.
have a question?
Yes. Let's do. I'm gonna ask one. I feel like we have Melanie here, so we need to take advantage of this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, redness in the face. This is Chrissy, who, by the way, hi, Chrissy. Chrissy is an absolutely amazing member of the community. I'm so thankful that you are here. You are always so amazing. So Chrissy says, I just saw a derm about the redness on my face, and he said it's not rosacea and didn't prescribe anything. I don't know what to do. Ever since menopause, my skin has not been the same. Redness in the skin. What you got?
Now, will you use a zip?
Will you use a zip? Is what she wants.
Because the nanocurrent, the founder's favorite treatment, the reason I call it the founder's favorite, it really is my favorite. That's where you start to see that texture change happening over time. It's not going to show up that very first time when we're talking red, but over time, it's definitely going to diminish dramatically because that just does, it happens.
Yeah, yeah. So, and topically too, with redness, you can look for some ingredients, like you can look at azelaic acid. Azelaic acid
Which
can
will
be helpful.
brighten,
It'll
yeah.
brighten your skin, which a lot of times as we're getting older, there's a dullness. It can help with slight exfoliation, help with redness, help with texture, hyperpigmentation, that kind of stuff. So, Chrissy, you can look into azelaic acid. We can chat more after this because I love you, and I will definitely try and help you out.
But also there is a Biologique Recherche cream called Vert
Yes.
Espoir that I honestly, and it's affordable. They all smell strange, so just get ready for it. But it just does cut the red so effectively.
Is it like color corrector like Barrett is because it's green?
No.
Oh, it's just the name.
Well, they use that to in
Yes.
your mind let you know like what a green would have done for you as a color corrector. Yes.
Ah.
Good call. You should look at the camera. Hi guys, thanks for such a good time.
Love you
Oh, we love you.
Say
Bye.
Yeah.
screening. Okay, so one other skincare question, and then we have a like a ride or die product question. Can you layer retinol and alpha arbutin?
Retinol and alpha arbutin. Yeah, you definitely can. We're not going to listen to Melanie.
Don't
She doesn't
listen to
like retinol, but if you are somebody who uses vitamin A, you absolutely can mix alpha arbutin as a pigment inhibitor. That is going to help to. I'm not going to go. It's going to help to block tyrosine. It's going to help to keep your pigment at bay so that the cells that are freshly being made march to the surface of your skin where you can see them without excess pigment so you don't get brown spots. That's what our alpha arbutin is going to do for you. Retinoids, and if you pick a retinol, it's at least gentle.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And you cycle it.
And you can cycle it so that you don't get irritation and mess with your barrier. But the combination of those two things actually helps to amplify that pigment inhibiting and also they work very, very well together.
Fair.
They do. That's Obagi. That's his whole thing.
And if you just make sure that's where that Egyptian magic comes in, protect your eyes
Yes.
first with clean hands.
Yes. Yes. If
The
you're
lip
going to use a
area.
retinoid, it's really a good idea to help protect some of the sensitive areas. You never get too close to your eyes. You can get dry eyes. irritated
And
eyes.
let it soak in all the way,
Yes.
and
And don't overuse.
then moisture, like a very mild but heavy moisture over the top.
Yeah, for sure. Protect that barrier.
Okay, so we have one question for everyone. And what is your ride or die product, makeup, or skincare?
Oh.
You want to start, Lisa?
I'm not gonna say what I said yesterday.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I know.
I
actually-
actually hydrogen SPF 36.
I'm
I
guessing.
guess I just did say that. I guess skincare is what? Yes.
The skincare she's going to say is her Biologique P50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And I want you to go
Hard
look
for
at the
me
live
not to
yesterday
say
because
it.
yesterday I guessed hers,
You did.
Desert Island product.
You did. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Ah.
That's right. I feel like that product, the P50, is the one skincare product that dramatically made a difference in my skin. And when I use it regularly, I just have different skin.
Yep.
I just have different skin. And when I tapered off, like if I ran out and I didn't get another bottle for a few months, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It is
incredible.
so good.
It's magic.
Okay, we're gonna,
I have
We
to
ordered,
get
me and
it.
Diana ordered.
Yeah,
it.
Everybody has to get
guys,
it.
we're gonna do this like when in my family when we go around and say what we're thankful for at Thanksgiving. And one of the rules that we have is that you can't say what somebody else said.
Okay.
So no P50 for you, no P50 for me.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Diana, what's yours?
What's yours?
Sunscreen SPF. So I'm not gonna.
Damn it. Yeah. Now I got no P50.
No,
No
oh my
sunscreen.
God. Yeah.
But
So
any
important.
kind?
Well, probably not any kind. I'm just not. I'm still in the beginning stages.
Okay,
I'm
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
just making sure you've got it on.
That's
Make sure I got
awesome.
on.
Oh, very good. All right, yeah.
Yeah, I can't live without lip liner.
Mm.
I love lip liner. If you're not wearing lip liner, you're missing out.
And lip liner can kind of also be lipstick, and it can change the shape of your lips. Yeah.
I use lip liner as lipstick and then put like some type of hydrating balm on top 99.9% of the time. Because it gives you precision, because it's a wax-based pigment and not like a cream-based pigment. It lasts way longer. It doesn't deteriorate as much when you're eating like oily foods like salads.
Give us a couple examples of wax-based lip liners.
They're all like that.
They're all?
Yeah.
Oh, all of them are wax?
Yeah.
So versus like a creamy lipstick, right?
Yeah.
it in. Even if I do a really light layer, if I'm just running errands, I do the slightest bit, just buff it in. It just makes my skin look flawless and even, but not cakey.
We lost connection real quick. Can you repeat the product?
Yeah, so my Ride or Die product is NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, which I think they're discontinuing, and I'm trying to get people riled up to help me pick it outside of NARS headquarters. But that's like the one foundation. It's dewy, but it's still full coverage, so you can use just one pump. And I use Lisa's brush. I use the 106.
Yeah, by the way,
Pump it
since
in.
Lisa just joined us, Lisa, why don't you tell everybody who probably knows, but who you are?
Yeah. Hey everybody, sorry I'm late. I'm Lisa Howdiggy. I'm also known as Lisa J Makeup on YouTube, and I'm a beauty content creator, and I'm the founder of BK Beauty Brushes.
The
Brushes
best
on me.
brushes on earth.
So good.
Yeah.
Brushes
I'm
are
about to
amazing.
get.
Uh-huh.
I know.
If you don't have the 101 and the 109, I use those every single
And
day.
Nikki's N14, N16.
And 14 is really good too.
Oh my
I use
gosh.
that one a lot.
Yeah.
The concealer brush.
Them.
Mhm.
And Angie's Kitten Paw.
That's our best selling brush.
That is such a good
Sure.
brush.
It's a good brush.
Oh, and it's so affordable.
Mhm.
So good.
Yeah.
All right, what's your right guy?
So I would say the Biologique Serum Matriciel.
Oh.
Anyone can use it. It will just feed the skin. You can use it around the eye. It's like a gel-like weight, which is my favorite for the under eye. And then if you're gonna do a cream over, go ahead, like really work it on the upper, and don't forget there's skin under your eyebrow. Get that, the corners. And then I'll take like a pinky and swipe. And then if I have to like press in on those little tiny ones, you know, they're all like, look at that. Okay, fine. But don't go heavy on them. But that Serum Matriciel, so good.
Okay, so I'm gonna go the opposite as the other esthetician here, and I'm gonna say,
The makeup?
no, I'm just gonna show how I apply.
Okay.
So it's the Dermatology Soothe and Recovery. It is just the most amazing, innocuous, plain, but fantastic moisturizer that I slap them. I slap them.
Yeah.
I'm not,
You know, some you can do that though. Some
I'm kidding.
You can.
I'm a little bit more graceful than that, but
Not much.
it is like a 3.3 ounce tube. It has no fragrance. It has all the things that your barrier loves. It has the, cholesterol, the ceramides. It's got all the good stuff. And I feel like you can just really layer it on. It's super duper affordable for a lot of it. So you can slather it, and it helps me, I feel like, to wake up and my skin doesn't feel, as I'm getting older, as dehydrated and dry. And I just love that it's affordable and just high quality. So that would be my right.
I'm clarifying. I use a ton of moisture on my whole face.
Yeah.
It's just this tiny little pocket right here because it's basically poreless and the fluid becomes trapped. And over
True,
time,
true.
you'll see people with little white
Is that what I have?
dots.
Because it's too heavy a product?
It eventually
Yeah, a little bit
soaks
Milia.
in, stays there, the fat builds up, and then you're
Yep.
stuck with it. So
Yes.
that's why I say be careful. And with the puffiness, it's like you're just trapping that fluid and making it harder. You're congesting the lymph node. So that's why I like something light.
Yes.
But you can, go gentle with the cream on the under part and go heavier on the upper part. But the rest of the face, I'm crazy. You all saw how much moisture I put on.
I love it.
Like a ridiculous.
I know. I'm the same. I go to
Yeah.
bed and I look ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, Tamara, what's your ride or die?
All of the above, except the things I haven't tried, but I would say I do not leave the house without lipstick.
No?
Yeah.
You're like, I love lipstick.
Zero other makeup.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lipstick.
I love
Yeah.
gloss.
would be my number 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be my number 2 too, is lip gloss.
Not
Yeah.
even to walk my dog.
I would rather not have mascara and have lip.
I go for
Yeah.
mascara over lip. But we were talking about this. It's like, well, what's your best feature? And you should probably pick which one. Like, is it the mascara, the lips, and they'll be like, which
Yeah.
one are you rocking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For most of my life, it would have been lipstick, but
Yeah.
as you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
fun.
fun.
Yes, she does.
Let's do one more question from the bowl, and then I think
All right,
we'll,
one
I think
more
we'll-
question
that'll be
from
our
the
last
bowl.
one.
Right.
Who has the bowl?
I do.
Tamara has the bowl.
Johnny Crow, 123. What products from
The very
the
beginning.
very beginning as an artist do you still love use? So that
Okay, that's
is directed to the makeup artist.
Yep.
That's yours, Gabby or
From
Lisa.
From the beginning.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm trying to think about what I used to use.
Oh, I know.
I know.
You go.
Go ahead.
There was a foundation that I used to use in my pro kit called Face Atelier.
I remember
That's literally my first video I watched of Lisa's was you doing your mom with the Face Atelier.
Yes.
Foundation.
Mhm.
It's so nice. I used it in my kit because it looked beautiful on all ages. Like, I could use it on the bride, I could use it on her mom, I could use it on her grandma, and it lasted all day. Like, it didn't budge, it didn't get shiny or greasy, but it also looked like skin. It didn't look matte, it didn't look heavy or matte. It wasn't super dewy or glowy either. It was like right there in between. It's
Yeah,
really nice.
that is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, one product that I still have in my pro kit that I've had forever is Estee Lauder Double Wear.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I find it works on dry skin. It works on oily skin. It's super long lasting. I call it bulletproof. Put it on at 4 a.m. It still looks the same at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
It's the perfect event foundation.
Yes,
Mm.
it's a
Yeah.
good one.
And it's when you're an artist, you need it for like, because you can customize here, like when it's you, but for an artist, it needs to kind of work for everyone, so you don't carry a billion things. And I find it does. 20-year-old to 7-year-old.
You know what else with the Double Wear? Because I'm dry and dehydrated. Back in the day when I wanted to use it, I actually would take, which I don't ever use this anymore, but I would take the Double Wear and put a little bit of the Estee Lauder, the serum that they have.
you can dilute
And
it.
you almost make Double Wear
Yeah.
night repair. And
Yeah.
that's not repair. And you can almost make the Double Wear into a serum. It still like locks like bulletproof, but it has a
Yes.
little bit of a glow.
Yes.
And it's kind of becomes better for somebody with dry skin.
Yeah, that's why I love it, because it's you can
You
cocktail
can
it.
cocktail it.
Yeah, and some formulas don't cocktail.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
That one cocktails with
Yeah,
everything.
I love
It makes it
Yeah.
oil and makes oils.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a go-to foundation.
What you got?
Oh, my product that I've had pro for years. Don't judge me for saying this because I know they're not exist anymore. That Make It Geek eyeshadows. I still use them. They're
Aw.
expired. I know, but I still use them.
We all do.
I still wear them all
I
the
still use
time.
my makeup.
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
just, I don't know, they just hold up. And sometimes I can't find stuff in palettes and I'm like, I just,
You made the best.
I need my creme brulee. I just need it
Yeah.
in my crease.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you guys.
Wait, I want to say one thing, but this is not so old, but I see it also in a lot of people's homes. I still love it's again not that old, but it's the RMS Living Luminizer. It's
That is
just
such a
as a
one.
skincare person, it's even if you're wearing no makeup
Mhm.
and you just want to highlight, it's just clean. It's not going to break you out. It feels good on the skin.
It almost marries with the
the
skin.
RMS, but the Living Luminizer.
Living
so
Luminizer.
very
It's a
like
little pot and it's like
it's
22
silver.
Really?
So
Yeah.
it's and it lasts forever. It's coconut oil based.
Yeah.
And I mean, and the founder,
like melts
she's
into
a
the skin.
die-hard.
And coconut oil is okay for skin won't clog or.
That's what I always worry
Yeah.
about. Can you use coconut oil in your skin?
I mean, some people have trouble with it, but
Some people, but
I've
the
never
special
talked
kind
to
of
anybody with problem with RMS.
Yeah.
because she is so crazy about the kind of coconut
Yeah.
oil she uses and like
Mm.
is so involved. And that's why when I see things coming from her, if she's involved, I think, okay, a lot of love went into this. I know
Yes.
it, but still it's that OG Living Luminizer, the first color.
Do you know the concealer from RMS I used as a foundation?
Yeah.
It used to be, but now it's a concealer because it came out with foundation.
And it used
it
to
just-
be a foundation?
They used to call it something. Was it always
They've
like-
changed it.
But I can literally use it and it is gorgeous. So pretty.
I haven't tried it.
Products. I'm
Yeah.
sure there are like blushes that have a lot of highlight.
Oh yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Try more.
Try the Living Luminizer.
Yeah.
And just,
And the burrito bronzer is very pretty too.
yeah, I did a thing with her. I used to like get together with other founders and I'd call it the circuit. And she's like, stop putting it on your temples. You just look so sweaty. And don't do this and don't. I'm like, I love her. You know, she just-
I know that she would get together with other people and call it the circuit.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
so
bring
smart.
that back to life. I've got good ideas. I just don't know how to
love
implement
it.
it.
Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Marlene, we're gonna have to get together and do.
I know,
We're
we
gonna
need to do
some
more
day
lives together. They're
lives.
so fun.
We're gonna do
I
it.
know, so good.
And we have to say thank you to Gabby and to Justin Hickox because he helped
For
us
helping us.
troubleshoot. So
Yes. And
this has
Gabby's
been
live
so
is
fun.
already up on her channel. So we'll
Yeah,
link to
Gabby's
the live
live,
for you
yes.
guys. But we did a live yesterday on Gabby's channel. It's up now, so you can go watch that.
And
It's so
everybody
fun.
was here,
Good.
and you
Really
guys,
fun.
it was seriously so funny.
It was
It was
we were cracking up.
so funny. It's
Yes,
ridiculous.
you'll love it.
So,
Grab a good snack and a glass of
You get ready to laugh.
cocktail.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's,
Yes.
it's like just sit and chill and watch it. It's really
You
fun.
will laugh. You
And
will
an
laugh.
adult diaper.
I told her.
If you pee your pants when you laugh hard like I do,
Get you some things.
they're all like, okay, we're done.
Bye,
All right,
guys.
guys. Oh my gosh. Fun.
So fun.
It's your first live?
It's your first live.